EA Sports. It's in the game.
You hear me? On Jordan, born in, fly now, cause you know it don't stop.
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. This is Heinz Field. Gus Johnson, along with Chris Collinsworth, as the Pittsburgh Steelers take on the Ravens.
I love watching this Ravens and Steelers rivalry. Today, we may have a chance to see more 15-yard penalties than touchdowns, but it is going to be fun to watch.
Sweesham gets set to kick it away. He got all of this one, a high, deep kick. Number 34 fields the kick at the 9.
Well, you saw it. There just wasn't very good blocking in front of him on that one. Pretty much as soon as he caught the ball, he just got drilled. That's when you're walking off the sideline going, guys, what about a little help out there?
At the 10-yard line. First and 10.
He's still on his feet. He sheds a tackle. He's got room. At the 40, at the 50, at the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Yeah, there's really nothing better than when you're in the huddle and you know that your big guys are better than their big guys. Because when that's the case, you simply hand the ball to the running back and you get a touchdown.
Cundiff drills the PAT, and now it's a 7-point game. He kicks it high and long. He'll watch it sail out of the end zone. Touchback.
Down one score, you know the offense has their eyes set on trying to put some points on the board with this one.
Ball on the 20-yard line. That was a great hit. He wasn't getting away from that one.
The defense was just all over that. I have to think offensively they were concerned that maybe they were going to get blitzed in that situation, try and pop one in there. But when you call a run and it fails, it looks bad in that spot.
Running out of time. He's looking to run. At the 30. Avoids the tackle. Avoids the tackle.
Don't see that very often in the NFL. A big run by the quarterback, and let's give those wide receivers a little bit of credit. Anytime you see a guy break a big run like that, the receivers typically are making blocks down the field.
Now we have a first down and 10 to go. The catch is made. It's 1st and 10. Decides to run for it. He's wrestled down at the 32-yard line.
Believe me, though, at this level, quarterbacks' arms are better than their feet. So while that one had some moderate success, it's not something you want to be doing all day.
Big hit there to bring him down. Mendenhall picks up a yard on the play. Ball on the 31-yard line.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
In the first half, still plenty of time to be patient with the running game, but if you don't start having better success than that, it's really going to start putting pressure on you to throw the football.
They're looking now at 2nd and 8.
29-yard line.
He's got room off the left side.
And let's give credit to the defense. They had a great push there. They got in the backfield, took control of their own gaps.
We've got a 3rd and long here.
On the 29-yard line.
Up top. Let's get some pressure. Come on.
Takes it right. He has room to run.
34 on the carry. No gain on the play. This will be a 46-yard field goal run.
The kick is good. He got all of this one, a high, deep kick. Number 34 corrals the ball at the 5. The defense gave up a touchdown on the last series.
34 on the return.
Now we have a first down and 10 to go.
1st and 10.
It go right through his hands.
Yeah, but you have to be careful making that throw. Sometimes those are easily intercepted. He did a good job getting out of there, but that throw was dangerous.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Nickel.
He likes to run in behind his blockers and then make that quick cut off their hip for a big gain, but it just didn't work out that time.
And the ball on the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
The catch is made.
Very disappointing for an offense to get a completion and not get the first down. The receiver's job there is to make somebody miss. Clearly have to give the defense credit there. They won.
Brown is back, awaiting the punt. And calls for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 13-yard line.
First down and 10.
At the 13-yard line. First and 10.
They just have to keep pounding it at them. Just keep that defense tired on its heels, and the big gains will come later in the second half.
They're looking at second down and 6.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
Watch the screen.
The catch is made, and he is drilled. What a hit. It's first and 10. He's still moving forward.
The defense is trying to shut down the running game early to force them to pass. We'll see if it works, or whether or not they'll stay with it later in the game.
It's second down and 8 to go. What a catch! And they'll be well short of the first down.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Still a lot of time left, but at the end of one, the score is 7-3.
The teams are ready for the second quarter.
Webb is back deep to receive. Catches it at the 23. It's first and 10. Look out, heavy pressure on him.
The key to playing defense is getting good penetration. If you can make that quarterback move around sometimes, even if you don't get to him like they did on that play, you can still disrupt an offense.
Now it's second and 15. Here comes the heat. And he drops the short pick. Heat was his intended target.
Third and 15. Ball on the 23-yard line.
That's what we need. Turnovers. Let's get him. Let's get him. Let's go.
The catch is made, and he's knocked out at the 50.
Nickel right. Nickel right.
under heavy pressure. They picked it off.
Well, you always hear that sometimes it's better to just take a sack, and clearly there it would have been. Of course, it's really easy for us to say. We don't have those 300-pound guys chasing us.
It's 1st and 10.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Done!
Bounces off the tackler.
This is a spot when you want to show the defense they have to respect your running game.
Now it's 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Read it!
The catch is made. Knocked out of bounds at the 36-yard line.
First down on the play.
First down and 10.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Watch that play!
Runs through the tackle. Pick up a 4. Second and 6 yards to go. The catch is made.
Wallace on the reception. The result of the play is a first down.
Ball on the 23-yard
Ball
line.
on the 23-yard line.
Hey, black left, no good!
And gets brought down hard.
Boy, you get down here and those holes get smaller and smaller. Nowhere to go that time.
They're facing 2nd and 3 now.
Ball on the 16-yard line.
Complete. Nice catch.
Nice throw by the quarterback that time. This offense keeps these drive alive. 3 first downs now on this one.
First and goal.
Ball on the 2-yard line.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Point after is good. Sweesham looks ready to send it deep. It's a long, high kick. Ball on their own 20.
Start the drive at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
They get to him in the pocket and bring him down for the sack.
Man, that guy has a great jump off the ball. In the league now, we are seeing some of the best athletes in all of football playing the defensive end position, and if you can't get them blocked, you're going to have to start thinking about chipping them with a back or putting the tight end over there.
Second and long situation coming up here.
13-yard line.
Pump fake. He's looking deep. He completes it. The Steelers will take a timeout. And that was their first timeout. Pete picks up about 5 yards with the catch. Ball on the 18-yard line.
18-yard line.
Hit and drop behind the line. And he is shut down for a minimal gain. Brings up 4th down. Brown is the return man. Signals for the fair catch. Ball on the 41-yard line. He's looking over the top. Right through his hands. He almost had the pick.
Well, he really made about half a play on that one. That one should have been intercepted.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Tip pass, and it's incomplete.
He worked so hard to get open on the play, did everything right, and then the easy part was making the catch, and he just couldn't come up with it.
3rd and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Running out of time. It's almost picked off. Wallace was the intended receiver. Webb is back deep to return the punt. And it calls for the fair catch. It's 1st and 10.
Defense is trying to shut down the running game early to force them to pass. We'll see if it works, or whether or not they'll stay with it later in the game.
2nd down and 9.
To admit that one surprised me, and I think it surprised the defense as well. May have even surprised the fullback that he saw that kind of a hole. Big pickup and a 1st down.
1st down and 10.
Ball on the 15-yard line.
likes to run in behind his blockers and then make that quick cut off their hip for a big game, but it just didn't work out that time.
So they'll face a 2nd and 10.
Ball on the 15-yard line.
And as we head to halftime, the Steelers 10, the Ravens 7.
We're ready to begin the fourth quarter of play.
Cundiff gets set to kick it away. He kicks it high and long. It's 1st and 10.
Start the drive at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Great job there getting to the quarterback. The defense went with the bull rush and just manhandled this offensive line. They've got to be more stout. They've got to be able to hold up in protection.
Brings up a 2nd and long situation here.
18-yard line.
Gets 5 on the run.
Ball carrier, 5-yard gain on the play.
Third down, 7 yards to go.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
He's got it. Avoids the tackle.
Number 34 on the reception. Gain of 12 on the play.
First down, 10 to go.
35-yard line.
Pump fake. He's looking deep. The catch is made. Wallace gains about 4 yards there.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
The catch is made.
Ward with the reception. First down on the play.
It's 1st and 10.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Mendenhall picks up a yard on the play.
Gain on the play.
They'll face 2nd down and 10.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Takes it out left. He's got room. Redmond gets 3 yards on the play.
3-yard gain on the play.
Ball on the 45-yard
Ball
line.
on the 45-yard line.
Let's go, baby. Down right. Down right.
Good decision that time by the quarterback. He found the open guy and kept this drive alive. That's the 3rd first down.
And the ball on the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
As a back, you always have to be ready because eventually there's going to be a little crack and a chance for a big play.
This is a 2nd and 3 yards to go situation.
27-yard line.
First down, Steelers.
It's 1st and 10.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
The catch is made. Wallace made the catch for a gain of 6.
On the play.
Second and 5 coming up here.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
The catch is made. Stiff arm, and he's got room.
A ball control drive here, 5 first downs. You can see the defense starting to wear down a little bit.
It's 1st and 10.
Ball on the 13-yard line.
And he'll lose yardage on the play.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
Brings up a 2nd and long situation here. Squares his shoulders. The stiff arm gets some extra yards.
Well, they always say the best friend of a quarterback is a good running game. Well, this running game has become a BFF for this quarterback because this has been one impressive drive.
It's 1st down and goal. He didn't get back to the line. And I have a feeling this one is coming back.
Number 78.
And I really didn't see the hold there.
You're starting to sound more like an offensive lineman every day, Gus. You know, the reality is there really is holding on every single play, but the rule changes now allow for guys to grab within the framework of the body. You just can't reach outside that framework.
He gets off the throw. Comes down with it. 10-yard pickup on the play.
Gain of 10 on the play.
And that'll bring this quarter to an end, and our score is the Steelers 10, the Ravens 7.
The fourth quarter is about to begin.
Ball on the 1.
Ball on the 1-yard line.
West green, baby.
And the defense really sold out on the run that time. I was hoping I would see a quarterback audible there because the defense was showing they were going to play the run. They did play the run, and obviously the quarterback didn't make the right call.
That's what matter right there. Let's go. We got it. We got it. Come on. Be sure you're come on.
Avoids the tackle. Hit and dropped behind the line. What about that play call?
Well, I always like to see an offense stay aggressive, I guess. But at least in this situation, it's the fourth quarter, you have the lead, I can understand the call.
This will be a 21-yard field goal attempt.
And the kick is good. Swisham looks ready to send it deep. He got all of this one, a high, deep kick. Number 34 fields the ball at the 5. Breaks free.
Kickoff return 23 yards.
Great situation for the offense right now. If you can take a slow, methodical drive down the field, get a touchdown, win the game, and not give the other offense a chance to get the ball back.
So the ball on the 29-yard line.
29-yard line. First and 10.
Steps up in the pocket to get away from a defender. Misses the receiver, and it's incomplete. Smith was his intended target.
Yeah, he'll be lucky if the ball is all he knocked loose with that hit. He may have lost a few teeth as well.
Second and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line.
Look out, heavy pressure on him. It's loose. The Ravens recovers a fumble.
Fumble on the play, recovered by the offense.
So it's third and long.
Ball on the 13-yard line.
DB, let's go. Watch the vertical.
Clever play that time defensively. It looked like he was going to be open quickly for the catch and the first down. They closed in, made the tackle, and that brings up fourth down.
Brown is back deep to return. Signals for the fair catch. Ball on the 18-yard line.
18-yard line.
Avoids the tackle. Maybe a yard or two there.
1 yard gain on the play.
We've got 2nd and 9 yards to go.
19-yard line.
And he'll lose yardage on the play.
This is a pretty good running back, and if you can hit him up like that, pretty impressive.
Ball on the 16-yard
On the
line.
16-yard line.
Watch the throw on the screen.
The defense bent a little bit there, but still stopped him well short of the marker.
That was a big stop there. Now they're going to have to punt the football away. I know there's not a ton of time left on the clock, but plenty of time to get his team right back down the field.
Webb awaiting the return. And calls for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 35-yard line.
It's
Baltimore
1st and
will
10.
Start the drive at the 35-yard line. 1st and 10.
Pumps. He's going for the home run. The pass falls incomplete.
Yeah, he has to put a little more elevation on that one. It came out sort of as a line drive and really never gave his receiver a chance to go get that one.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Misses the receiver, and it's incomplete. Smith was the intended receiver on the play.
Third and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line.
The catch is made. They hurry back to the line. Nearly picked off. He should have had that one. Mason was his intended target.
Second and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Here comes the heat. They get to him in the pocket and bring him down for the sack.
I always thought training camps were done backwards. They always start with the simple protections, the simple plays. If I were coaching on day one, all I would do is practice picking up blitzes. If you can pick up blitzes, you can block anything.
Under heavy pressure. And that's a catch.
Timeout.
Baltimore calls a timeout. And they'll have one timeout left. It's fourth down, 5 yards to go. The catch is made. Let's see if the offense can keep up the pace. Going for the home run. Wants the end zone. Smith was the intended receiver.
Second and 10. Ball on the 14-yard line.
Right, nickel.
Going for the home run. He picks it off. They go with the kneel down. Baltimore calls a timeout. Will take their final timeout. And he'll just kneel it here.
On top. Set. Rebuzz. Stay in your lane. Hut.
He takes a knee. Webb back deep to return. Our final score is the Steelers 13, the Ravens 7. From all of us here at EA Sports, it's been a pleasure to bring this game to you. With Chris Collinsworth, I'm Gus Johnson. So long, folks.